What's up, guys? Crypto Keith here, and we're going to talk about creating a cryptocurrency. Stupid speakers. So today we're going to talk about dreaming big, creating our own cryptocurrency, because why let all these other players that, weren't even in cryptocurrencies years ago starting to create ICOs and things like that and build these projects? Really, it should be the crypto community building crypto projects. So let's share my research over the past couple of months, really. Limited research, but still research on creating our own token. Okay, so first thing I found was this article. I found this a couple months ago. Just came back to it today because I saw some other, very simple way to create your own cryptocurrency that takes it to the next level. And there's all these services coming out now helping you create your own cryptocurrency, simple token for businesses to create tokens and things like that. So if you guys want to create a cryptocurrency, give me a shout and maybe you can be on our team. Superman's creating his own, or he's not creating it, but his community's creating a cryptocurrency for him. What's it called? Supercoin or something like that. So YouTubers are now having their own coins. There's tons of platforms, that are promising to allow individual people to brand themselves and also create a token for that. But here we have Supercoin. 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 And 1 second here, you can't see that. I don't even know why I have this news feed running. So Supercoin, Supercoin, and do your own research before investing, guys, especially with this Supercoin. So I guess it's supposed to be a peer-to-peer decentralized electronic currency, but don't we already have multiple ones of those already? Why Supercoin? So really, the reason I want to look at this website is, what do you need to create your own cryptocurrency and ICO? Well, you need a white paper, first of all. You're going to want to do some legal work, whether it's creating terms and conditions, creating a legal framework, understanding the regulations and legalities in the country that you're launching it, find out what country is best to launch it in. Canada, where I'm at, is pretty helpful for people creating cryptocurrencies. And you see with China getting more strict, and especially with miners, they're moving to Canada. So this coin is, they already have a big community. Superman has a big community, so it's half the reason this coin is being created, for that community, or at least to maybe monetize off that community. You're going to need some social media to create your coin, your ICO. There's two different things. There's creating a token and then also creating an ICO. There's two different things. It's a lot easier to create your own token than it is to use that token to launch an ICO, but it's getting easier. So you're going to need a blockchain to, to use. ERC20 and Ethereum is the easiest one, where you have a contract address, people send money there, and then automatically with the smart contract they're given their tokens. So all you really have to do is create this token, and we're going to share today with you how to do that. You're also going to need some marketers. You're going to need a good website. But the two main things you need are a website, a good website, and a good white paper. And then maybe some marketing after that, social media being, that. You might want your own wallet, so a paper wallet. the Supercoin has a Windows wallet, so you can download that, or a paper wallet. Their blockchain explorer, let's see here, it's probably on the ERC20 blockchain, Ether blockchain. So no. You can start mining, set up a master node. Really, they're trying to sell master nodes for this coin, and really that's ultimately what they're trying to sell right now. So you can buy master nodes for like, I don't know, a couple grand. And that's about it. There's not a lot here, you know. Resources, social media, downloads, get Supercoin. Pre-sale is over. I'm just trying to figure out which blockchain it's on. Let's see here. Superman is in contact with the development team, making sure they do not try to rip people off, I guess. So it's a huge mining coin. You know, this purple is yet to be mined. So it gives people the opportunity to mine a currency, but they also have to have, it also has to have value for some reason. I guess the Superman community is what gives it value. And it's probably, you know, built on a blockchain that is fast, secure, reliable. Oh, Supercoin is a fork of Dash. I forgot about that. Duh, there it is right there. So it's a fork of Dash. So they took the Dash open source code, tweaked it a little bit, and then launched a new coin. So, you know, Dash masternodes have done very well. So they plan to do the same thing with Supercoin, or SUPPO, Supo. So this is a simple website launched for ICO. Now, how do you create that token? After you've created your website, your white paper, the problem you're trying to solve, and ultimately tried to create a community. They already have the community, so they're already a couple steps ahead. They don't have to work hard on building a community because they already have one. So this is why it's kind of good to build ICOs or projects for existing communities, companies, things like that. Maybe, you know, convince a company why they need a token, and that's going on all over. You see the Kodak ICO, you see movie tickets ICO, you see Telegram ICO, you're seeing, you know, Overstock ICOs. It's insane. So everybody, you know, and then people are convincing, you know, companies like Twitch, companies like Craigslist to start accepting cryptocurrencies, and that's been going on for a while. One of my favorites was when Fiverr accepted cryptocurrencies. So, you know, it's a lot easier to take advantage of an already, you know, an already built community, or create your community. So that's why a lot of YouTubers do what they do in YouTube, because they're trying to create a community where then they can do more together than, you know, someone could have ever done alone. So there's a couple resources here. How to create your own Ethereum token in an hour. So I went over this, read the whole article, and it shows you how to do this on the Ethereum blockchain and Ethereum website, how to run a testnet, and then how to do the main launch. You're going to need MetaMask. You can do it on MetaMask, has testnets built in, and then to launch it on the main Ethereum network, it's going to cost you a tiny bit of Ethereum. And some people in the comments had tried this, they had issues, you know, messaged the guy, and by the time he could respond, they had figured out the issues and fixed them themselves. So really, he gives you the source code, and you just put in, you know, your token symbol, your token name, how many decimal places your token has, and you got to convince, you know, Ethereum is going to do a quick review of your website, if you have one, or you just use, you know, a blog, a forum like Bitcoin Talk, and launch your announcement page. And on that, you got to be solving a problem. What is your token for? And it doesn't have to be anything special or revolutionary. It just has to have a purpose, so that you're not just creating a token to create a token. And then once Ethereum goes over it, it's going to cost you a little bit of Ethereum, and then it's launched on the main network. And then on any Ethereum address, you know, Etherscan will already be incorporated with that ERC20 token and things like that, because it makes it very easy if you do it on the Ethereum blockchain. So what you would do, there's a couple more, you know, articles out there how to create your own ERC20. Here's one: is ERC20 contracts the only way to create custom tokens? No, there's Byteball Bytes, which is another blockchain that allows you to create a very easy token, simple token. There's lots of them out there. Lisk. They're being built on Neo now. Neo being a version of Ethereum, just for Asia, the Asian market. And so that, and then there's custom token. Do I need to create my own wallet for an ICO? ERC20 is a standard software interface for tokens. A software interface is a standard that allows two different pieces of software to interact. For example, USB mice have a common interface, so you can plug in any mouse supporting the USB mouse standard into the computer running an operating system that knows how to support USB mice. Likewise, wallets that support ERC20 will know how to deal with any ERC20 compliant token. In fact, interoperability is the whole point of creating the ERC20 standard. This is what the Ethereum blockchain was created for. For an ERC20 token supporting wallet, I believe you need to tell the software to watch the token's contract address, but that's about it. Unless the wallet specifically only hard codes is an approved list of tokens. Another thing you're going to have to do is create a wallet format, and then you should get a contract address, because you're going to create however many tokens you want as well. So number of tokens, decimal places, symbol, and name is basically all you need, and a logo. You're going to have to give a PNG file for Etherscan, I think. Especially if you want to be on CoinMarketCap, you're going to have to, you know, communicate with them. You're going to have to communicate with exchanges, ultimately, to be on exchanges. But it's hard to get on. Some exchanges you can just pay and get on. Like you see some exchanges like Cryptopia just taking any random coin. And other exchanges, they won't take you unless you're a really solid project. So, you know, you can get on an exchange. You can get on CoinMarketCap. It's not a problem after you do this, but there's a lot of legality around creating an ICO and launching an ICO, so it's good to have a lawyer or be in contact with a lawyer, or just look into it yourself. You can even copy and paste some, you know, terms and conditions, replace your company name and things like that, so you have a legal framework that people agree to, so that they're not buying in the United States and things like that. And then I wanted to show you, so I put all this info in the link in the description. Then I wanted to show you this, which makes it even easier, called Proof. So it's a Proof Suite, tokens backed by all these, you know, small people, small businesses. You can create your own token. You're not hearing that, are you? That's not good. Let's see here. So this was an ICO itself, but now it's a platform for you to create a token very easily within 6 minutes supposedly, and we'll share that with you. I know the audio is not working.
$3 million in sales each year.
Hey!
Meanwhile, the coffee shop is owned by a corporation.
All you got to do is try. All you got to do is try.
Coffee purchase.
And
Thanks
dream
to the
big.
mobile phone guy and others like him, this particular coffee shop is profitable, with over $3 million in sales
Come on!
each year. Meanwhile,
Your
the coffee
vision's
shop
not very
is
clear.
owned by a corporation that is not profitable. So, mobile.
Anyways, you get the point. You can come here, token.suite, it's down in the description below, and watch that video. But ultimately, I wanted to share with you this proof suite video made by the team themselves, and sharing how easy it is to create their own token.
I'm here on the Proof dashboard, and all you have to do is go to beta.proofdashboard.com and just click on Create New Asset. So when you click Create New Asset, you can name your cryptocurrency whatever you want. So I'll name this one Batcoins. Alright, so this is going to be the Batcoins. You can create, like on Proof, you can create organizations or whatever, so you can kind of be whoever you want. And then I'll give you a description. Batcoins track Batman stuff, whatever. That doesn't go on the blockchain, that's just a description. And you can click on community currency. So just click financial instrument, community currency. And then, yeah, how many shares do you want to issue? So I'm going to create, my cryptocurrency is going to have like 1 million shares, 1 million cryptocurrency. And then I'm going to do a price of, you know, $1 or whatever. Now, originally, I'm going to get all of it, and a page will be created where people can actually buy it for $1 on our platform. You just make it a public asset. You can put it on the market, and then just say, if you want to upload a legal agreement, you can upload that file here, or you can just not. And if you want to put pictures up that people can see, you can do that if you want. And then you pick which blockchain. So our blockchain is free. I'm going to put on the Ethereum blockchain. You'll need to load up your account. So if you go up to account balances, actually I'll open up a new tab so you can see what that's like. So over here, you'll see account balances. Before you put it on the Ethereum blockchain, you'll need to actually have some Ethereum. So just make sure that you have Ethereum, and then because it costs Ethereum to put something on the Ethereum blockchain. If you want to create a cryptocurrency using our blockchain, it's free. So we have an Ethereum fork, but it's not a very popular blockchain yet. But you know, all of the blockchains in the world, or not all of the, not the blockchains, all of the websites that track Ethereum and stuff, like Etherscan and stuff, they'll recognize your cryptocurrency, and you could be on markets and stuff. And it uses the a token standard, the regular Ethereum token standard. So anyways, I'll click Create. And then, by the way, if you don't know how to get Ethereum to do this, just go to Coinbase or somewhere else, and you'll just click on Load Ethereum. Send your Ethereum to this address with a QR code or whatever. If you don't, it just won't let you. They'll say you don't have a balance. But anyways, I have a balance. I click create, and it'll take a little while. It's actually deploying to the wonderful Ethereum blockchain, and there it is. So I'll order this by when things were issued, and there's my Bitcoins right here. And yeah, you can just get the information on that. So click on details. I can see the Ethereum address here, and so you can go to etherscan.io, and on Etherscan you can just type in that address, and you'll see there a contract was created. So this contract was created, and yeah, then from there you can go about your business and click transfer, and you can send to a friend. So you can enter in a user's ID on our platform and send it to their Ethereum address, or you can use the Mist wallet and actually just use your private key. So I can go over here, I can show my private key. Just click this button. My private key is secret, but if you click this button, it'll show your private key, and then you can load your private key and use it anywhere you want. You can send your Ether, you can list it, it's there. I guess I can do an example. So I'll send some of this to someone. So I'll just go over here to home, and let me go ahead and send a token, some of my cryptocurrency, some Bitcoin. I'm going to send it to my friend, transfer, and I'm just going to click search by user ID and JV Holmes. He's a cool guy, and I'm going to send him 2 units, and I'm going to say happy birthday and transfer. Click that button, and all of a sudden transaction successful. You can go back over to here, and you can see that this is pending. Once the transaction is confirmed, it'll actually show that there was a transfer of value from one person to the next. So whenever there's a confirmation period, it usually happens within 1 minute, but you'll be able to see here that there was, if you click on the transaction hash, there was a transfer from this address to that address. And now I have a cryptocurrency, and I can use that cryptocurrency, and I can put it on the markets, and if people like my cryptocurrency, they can trade it. And the cool thing is you have a link, so you can go to your Bitcoins. You can this is a certain link. You can share this with friends, and they can click on, they can buy your stuff. JV Holmes, as you can see, he has 2. He can change his price or whatever, so this is a liquid market, and they can trade on here or other places. And that's how you just launch your own cryptocurrency using Proof. Hope you enjoy.
Okay, guys.
Hey, what up, guys?
That's it. And I'm no technical guru or anything like that. And I'm not telling you guys to create your own tokens just for creating a token or trying to do it to get money. But there's a lot that goes into creating a good project. You know, you should do the right token metrics, talk with token investors and see what they would invest in. ICO investors, if you do plan on having an ICO, and make sure you have a good legal team or advisors. And yeah, guys, it's not that hard anymore to create just a token. And that website's not for really ICOs, as or that program, that platform. It sells the tokens for you, and that's a lot more legal than having an ICO. You're allowed to create tokens, a utility token, and sell them, but having an ICO, selling tokens before the project is born, and tokens that are tied to dividends of profits of the company, that's where you get into a little bit of a gray area. But you can definitely create tokens that are used on a platform that have a utility, because then you're creating a demand and a supply. So if you create a great service and people need these tokens to access the service, then that's a good reason to create a token, because the value of those tokens will go up as the demand increases and the supply decreases. So I hope that helped, guys. You know, if you're interested or you thought about creating your own token, now you know a little bit more about it. We'll see you guys on our next video. Peace.
I can be a millionaire too. Check the OP, what did he do? Gas in his bag so they go to the moon. Spent half an eighth, I got 1 million coins like the real McCoy. You know I feel that joy, cause if it goes to a buck I won't believe my luck. And now 10 on my Lambos for me and my friends. Butterfly doors but I'm already in dock. Trump is like Biff from my squad on the block. Jamming with a whole life. Chat rooms we scroll at night. Bitcoin ether been told twice. Now I hold my ish like it's mold divide. Going to the stars cause it's only right. Read the white paper or sold that side. Now I shield my shit coins cause I'm overhyped. We can't get take the pressure. Cashing out for you was tether. My craft ship shape. Ashy sales